How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. What is it, early June now? Let's just do a little garden update. We will start in the orchard and we'll make our way back to this first garden. Here's the original elderberry patch. We're pretty sure it is too dry, that's why they're not doing too good. So when I looked it up, pine was a good companion plant for elderberries, and they do like to be a little bit more wet. So I planted some of our cuttings right here, which is definitely more wet down here. So we'll see how these do. So let's check out the orchard, shall we? Both our pawpaws survived the winter. We got one there. Some pickers. We got another one right there. Hopefully I'm not moving too fast. We just have a lot to see. And I know attention spans are pretty slim to none, mine included. Hazelnut. Asian pear. Asian pear. Asian pear in the back. We will come back to that. We got 4 grapes here. This is our hardy kiwi area. This all right here is just comfrey. And if anyone is wondering, comfrey is a wonderful, wonderful plant. The bees absolutely love comfrey. So if you guys are looking to get bees around your area, grab you some comfrey. We got the male hardy kiwi right there, and we got the female right there. I do realize it's hard to see, everything's kind of overgrown in this general area. Coming back to that Asian pear, our tallest one, we should get some fruit this year. And while we are right here, this is our horseradish. We have it in a container to hopefully keep it contained, because they say this can be a little bit invasive. But if anyone is wondering, yes, horseradish does get a nice white little flower. Here we got a plum. Right here we have another hazelnut. That is a peach tree. That right there is a wild plum. That actually has thorns on it. Kind of kept that around, hopefully for cross-pollination. We have a toka plum right here. As you can see, we do have them fenced off because the deer had a little snack. And then this right here is chestnuts. Right there is another peach tree. And then over here is another plum tree. Let's go take a look at the garden and see how that's coming along. Here in this raised bed, peas are doing good. Got some herbs, then onions. Looks like cauliflower down there. This row here is just, looks like a couple onions, but otherwise strawberries. And actually, I just noticed, starting to put some on, which is awesome. Hopefully we get them before the birds do. This row here looks like it's all peppers. Pretty tiny right now. They should be loving this heat, that is for sure. This row here looks like we got some tomatoes. Looks like some strawberries made their way over here. Got some peas growing up on the edge there. We do got some 2 little birdies right here. And then same, got a tomato, strawberries. Looks like celery or parsley right there. More peas on that edge. Over here we got onions, tomatoes. Looks like basil. Tomatoes, onions, pretty much onions and tomatoes in this general area. Oh, you gotta love chickens. Digging shit up all the time. This row here looks like it's all vine crops. Coming in nicely. Before we go too much further in our rows, we got a nice long huge bed of raspberries. Got raspberries down there. This is all raspberries. Some more raspberries. I believe that's called Jerusalem artichoke. I believe you eat the roots on that. Some more raspberries. And then this right here is our asparagus patch. They are very tiny. I just made a video about this at my house, but these are at HQ headquarters. So this row here we got peppers. Then it looks like at the end of the bed we got some more vine crops popping up. So this bed here is potatoes. They have not popped up yet. This row here is also potatoes. And as you can see, they are coming up. For sure we all know what that is by now. Another big row right here, which is looking awesome. I know I'm a short guy, but these are at least waist high, belly button high. And this raspberry came out of nowhere. Doing wonderful right there. Growing some weeds. Here are the Brussels sprouts that we planted in that one video. Underneath one of these hoop houses. We did move it, obviously, getting too hot. So that's how they're doing. And honestly, I'm gonna have to ask my brother what these are. Alright, so that was the main garden. Ponds are doing good. And we actually lined the whole outside of the end of this garden all in comfrey. Long term, this will just be one solid fence of comfrey, which the bees will go ham. Let's check out the hoop house. Alright, we're in the hoop house. Got some nice garlic growing. Got some little onions right here growing, along with some tomatoes planted in there, interplanted. Looks like some more peppers planted here. So I know my brother planted this up. I believe he planted popcorn, but I could be mistaken. And then here we got 4 rows of potatoes. We got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and that is 35 feet long. Just got them in the ground, so nothing has popped up yet. So we gotta take a little detour before we hit the 3rd garden bed up there. We got another garden bed here. Pretty much just got a rose, a whole bunch of chives, more comfrey. Looks like a lily right there, and a whole bunch of chives. We got a cherry tree. Oh wow, we might actually get some cherries this year. That would be a surprise and a shock. I know it all kind of looks like a weed bed, but we got a bunch of bee balm. And then, so we got 3 of these, and these are, don't draw a blank now. Has caps. So we got 1 there. We got 1 here. We don't seem to get too much fruit, but they are getting bigger and bigger, which is a good thing. Bees also love chives, in case anyone's wondering. We got another cherry tree here. Also got some little cherries on it. So we got 4 of these. We got 1, 2, 3. A little baby one right here. And those are called, I believe they're called like yucca berry, which is a cross between a black currant and a gooseberry. We have another cherry tree right here. This just got planted. Cup flower. And then we got another cherry tree that just got planted as well. So we have 4 cherry trees now. Alright, on to the next bed right over here. So on this side, pretty much looks like it's all tilled and possibly planted. I did not do any of this, so I am not even sure. But I know I can see right here, we got some more asparagus babies coming up. Alright, let's head to the other side of that greenery. Same with this, looks like it's all freshly done. Again, I did not plant this, so I am not sure what was even planted. So to wrap it up, we have some apples on the back side of them ponds as well. Then we got 1, 2, 3 mulberry trees. Unfortunately, 2 are male and only 1 is female, but I see the female is putting on some berries. So that pretty much wraps up the garden tour for early June. Things are only going to get bigger, and they're going to start producing some fruit and vegetables for us, which is awesome. And a little side note, you can probably hear it, but we finally got some running water going on. I do have a video how I'm turning this into a filter, but that is a video for a different day. Till next time. Peace.